Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Claire Francis. Today I have some M&S news for you. I've been into store and there's lots and lots of new things in again this week. As you know, I did a video a couple of weeks ago. You may have seen that on M&S and there were plenty of new things then, but I found even more new things to look at. So I'm going to be focusing on several areas of the store. We're looking at Peruna jumpers and jackets. I'm looking at some tailoring. I'm also looking at some other casual pieces and accessories. So I hope you're going to enjoy the video. So as you can see, we're in the Peruna section here. You can see nice pink jumper, nice blue cotton blouse there, thought that was quite pretty. Then on the models we've got a lot of denim there, denim top and a denim gilet and jeans. Awful lot of denim coming in for spring. Nice little cropped gilet there, little waistcoat. And then we've got this pattern there was quite a few items in this pattern. The dress there, that's the denim top there. Lots of nice knitwear. This is a nice ecru coloured jumper there. And again, jeans and corduroy trousers and things. This was just slightly into the summer section there. They've got the linen and things in store now for holiday wear. Back to Peruna, you can see that floral pattern again. Some nice knitwear there. Lovely blue colour cardigan, cable knit sort of design there. And again, more denim, a little bit of pattern there. And then the cardigan also comes in this brown mocha type colour, which was really nice. I like that piece. So let's have a look at some of that Peruna knitwear in a little bit more detail. So first of all, this pink jumper, it's £39.50. It has some alpaca wool in it. Feels quite fluffy. It's this sort of open work type knitwear again, so you might have to wear a little nude camisole or something like that underneath. It also comes in a soft lime colour, but that looked really nice, and that had 4-star reviews as well on the online reviews there. Next one, we've got a Pointelle V-neck cardigan with wool. This was £39.50. Now this came in a couple of nice colours as well. It's a little bit thicker than the first jumper we saw. It's a nice substantial jumper. Obviously does have some wool content, so it's still going to keep you warm. It comes in this sky blue colour, which I thought was nice. And also the colour called Toffee, which I think is a sort of mocha mousse type colour. You know, we mentioned a couple of weeks ago about mocha mousse being Pantone's colour of the year, and there's a lot of that sort of colour still around, sort of that sort of mid-browny colour. Next we've got this Henley neck cotton blend jumper. This was £35 and it comes in ecru and again this sort of mocha colour as well. So that's a button down, a half button down Henley neck. I thought that looked really nice. It felt quite luxurious as well, nice and stretchy. That would be a nice fitted type top, I think. Next we've got this textured jumper again with wool, which is £39.50, and it comes in a soft lime colour and sky blue again. That actually had 5-star reviews. It did feel very soft. Again, most of these jumpers are still quite substantial. They're not sort of summer jumpers. They're still going to keep you warm at the moment. And with the Peruna prices, it does look as though there's sort of an extra £10 on top of the normal knitwear prices, but many of them do have a wool content and things, so I think probably they are worth that. A couple more then. We've got this textured V-necked waisted jumper with wool, again £39.50, in this lovely sky blue colour. Now I really like this jumper. I didn't actually see it in store, so I couldn't try it on, but for me, the fact that it's waisted means it will be nice and fitted and might give you that little bit of the waist. Nice V-neck as well for anyone that has a larger bust area, cuts that into half by having that nice V-neck. And the sleeves look really nice as well, a sort of cabling detail on them, a little bit blouse on type style. Really nice jumper that, but it only came in that one colour as far as I can see at the moment. And lastly, we've got this cotton rich textured crew neck jumper. This was a little bit more expensive, £45. Again, quite a thick jumper, but it's got this open work detailing at the bottom. Now it comes in two colours. It comes in the ecru colour, the sort of pale creamy colour, and it also comes in a darker sort of brighter green called acid green, which is a bit of a strange name for a colour, but it was quite a nice green. So quite a selection there from Peruna of their new jumpers, all of which are very nice. Most of them reasonably cropped. The longest line one I think was the V-neck waisted one, which I actually really liked. I might try and order that and see what it's like to try on. Then, as you saw on the models, there were quite a few nice jackets in Peruna. So we've got this denim quilted gilet, that was $49.50, quite thick as it is quilted, has this tie belt. Thought that looked really nice. Now I think personally I wouldn't be able to wear it with the tie belt because it's quite a thick tie belt, and with a jumper underneath and the thick quilting, I don't think it would look particularly flattering on me. It would look better if you've got a smaller waist. However, I would consider wearing it without the belt, just as a loose sort of gilet over the top. Thought that would be quite nice, a little bit different. If we're still wearing fairly warm jumpers, then when it is getting a little bit more spring-like, then the gilet over the top would be fine. You'd still be nice and warm. There's also this pure cotton denim V-neck top with ties. This was £39.50. I don't think that style would be personally for me. I think, again, it might look a bit better if you're slightly petite on top, but a nice style for spring. And thirdly, I found this really nice jacket online. I didn't see it in store, but the store I was in was sort of a medium-sized store. I think maybe it's only in the bigger stores. It's a real suede jacket. So it's a suede fringed jacket, £249. So quite an expense, but it is real suede. That was given 5-star reviews. It looked like a really nice fabric, and I really like the colour being not too orangey tan. It was that little bit more beigey brown tan. I thought that would be absolutely lovely if you don't mind investing in that. There's a little bit of fringing on it, as you can see, but it's not too overdone. So a bit of a trend piece, but something you could keep. I'm sure it would come back into style again. Lovely jacket there. Really, I think possibly worth the money if you want a real suede jacket. Then going on to some other jumpers. This is just from the M&S collection. We've got this cloud yarn knitted crew neck waistcoat, £35. Now this was very nice. It comes in a sort of beigey creamy colour, and also in, I think it's called butterscotch colour, and also in a pink colour. Not sure about the style of it for me because it's quite wide on the shoulders there. I prefer a traditional shape waistcoat, but that would look lovely if you're a little bit petite on top. So not too cropped, that, quite a reasonable length. Then we've got this cotton rich embellished jumper, crew neck jumper, with these little pearl embellishments all over it, £39.50. That was nice. I did try this on, as you can see, and again, not sure if the style really suits me because it's very flat across the front there, and you can't really wear a necklace to break it up because it disturbs the pattern of the pearls. And a little bit short, not too cropped, but a little bit cropped. But that was a really lovely jumper. Say possibly not on me. I am quite broad on top, but very nice jumper there. Let's have a look now at some of the models in store and what was on the models. So walking around the store, on some of the models, I saw various items. So these 3 models here, we've got this green floral dress. Wasn't that keen on that. Not really into the florals much at the moment. Maybe when it gets into summer I will be, but didn't think it looked particularly modern. Then the second model in the middle there, we've got a tight fitted blouse and fairly tight straight leg slim jeans. Again, wasn't quite sure of the proportions there. Thought if they were going for the slim jeans, maybe a slightly looser top would be better. And then the third one with some wider jeans then and a dark brown bomber jacket. I thought that looked quite nice. Again, a bomber jacket style doesn't suit me personally, but looks nice, particularly for people who are petite on top, got a bit of a waist. That's a nice style. Then moving around into the slightly more formal wear, we've got 3 more models here. The animal print dress was okay, but to me it wasn't quite right to be on trend animal print. It had a bit of the sort of lime greeny look in it, which is a bit of more of an older style of animal print. Really, it's the true on animal print that's the best. I actually preferred the other one I showed you a couple of weeks ago. I'll try and show you a picture of that as well if I can. But then they had a nice denim jacket there. Thought that looked nice. A sort of shacket type jacket with the tobacco coloured wide leg trousers. And then on the third model here, we've got three-piece suit. So this was a nice suit they were doing. It was blazer, waistcoat and trousers. It's actually called pale yellow. The blazer there was £69. The trousers are £39.50 and the waistcoat is £45. So let's have a look at each one there. You can see the blazer is a collarless blazer, long line blazer as well, quite a nice style. I think that could be quite flattering on a lot of shapes. Waistcoat as well, nice shape. I like the long lineness of the waistcoat. I'm not that keen on the crop waistcoats, again, because of my slight apple shape. I prefer the longer line waistcoats. Thought either of those could be really nice or together if you wanted to do it as a suit. And then the trousers were £39.50. For me, they were a bit too pleated. I don't think they would have suited me necessarily, but I did like that suit, thought it looked nice, and any of the pieces individually would be nice as well with other items. Then going on to some tailoring I did try on. You can see here, this is a single breasted blazer. Comes in this colour called ecru and it also comes in black. It's viscose, polyester and 5% elastane. It was £69. Now this was a size 12 that I tried on and I thought it fitted quite well. A little bit snug, but it is designed, I think, to be a fitted blazer, and the 12 would have been fine for me. I was considering purchasing that, but I just thought I'd go away and think about how much wear I'd actually get out of it. It did feel quite a nice formal sort of jacket. I don't think necessarily it would be quite as good with sort of jeans and trainers look, so I wasn't sure quite how much use I get out of it. But if you're looking for a creamy coloured blazer or a black blazer, that would be a really nice one if you like a fitted blazer. See here as well, it does have matching trousers. I tried on size 12 in those as well, and I didn't really like the way the trousers hung on me, but the good thing about them is, although they look like flat-fronted normal trousers, they do have a slight elasticated bit at the back, which meant I fitted into the size 12 pretty perfectly, a little bit tight maybe, as you can see there, but they did actually fit me then. So that elasticated bit at the back was ideal if you want just a little bit more space to make it more comfortable. And there were other trousers in slightly different styles in the same sort of colour that would have gone as well if you wanted to make it into a suit. I also tried on the same blazer, this time with the M&S, some jersey tapered trousers. So these were, I tried on in a 12 long. They're a tiny bit long because I think they're more supposed to be sort of ankle length, but they felt really comfortable and I quite like the fact that the body was a little bit longer. So these were the 12 long style. So I'll show you them here. You can see them, the whole item there. Really nice feeling, very, very comfortable because obviously they've got an elasticated sort of jersey waistband there. There is two small pleats at the front, one on each side, but I didn't find those too bad. For me, I don't like pleated trousers. If you've got a little bit of a tummy, they're not that flattering, but actually these weren't too bad. The pleats were very small and they lay quite flat. So I thought these were a nice trouser. I would have considered buying those. And they were a reasonable price as well. I'm not sure of the price. I'll put that on the screen for you so you can see that. But really nice trousers there. And if you are enjoying the video, could I remind you please to press the thumbs up button and please consider subscribing to my channel. It would really help my channel. Just a few more subscribers would take me to 1,000. So that would be fantastic if you could help by doing that. It doesn't cost you anything, just means you might get a notification when my next video is out. Thank you. So a little bit more tailoring here. There was a nice blue pinstripe long line waistcoat in this colour called cornflower blue, which is a very nice colour. It's actually supposed to be my best colour. When I had my colours done, cornflower blue came out as the best colour for me. I liked the waistcoat. However, I didn't like the matching trousers because they're very pleated. So this would only suit, you know, a certain body shape where you've got a small waist and then maybe much bigger hips and you want those deep pleats. To me, the trousers looked a little bit more as though they're geared towards maybe possibly a younger style, maybe if you want that really over pleated look, or as I said, somebody that needs a lot more room on the hips than on the waist. They were £45, but not really for me, I don't think. Again, it could suit different body shapes. Then we've got this suede collared button through shirt. This was in tan. You can see the sort of slight orangey tan colour. This was £39.50. So I tried this on, I think I had to try the 14. I don't think they had a 12. And I felt it was a little bit loose. It looks okay in the photo there, but I was quite aware of quite a lot of fabric, and possibly I'd have had to wear it done up. And I think the colour is just a little bit too orangey tan for me as a summer colouring. Be lovely on you if you're more of an autumn colouring, that sort of thing. But £39.50, thought that was quite a good price. It felt very nice, but very soft, very sort of drapey. Nice shirt there. Another shirt I tried was this cotton rich striped shirt. I tried it on in the green stripe. It was £27.50, which I thought was a good price. Style-wise, I would have preferred it to be maybe 2 inches longer and a little bit less roomy on the hips. It was okay on me, but a little bit wide on the hips, I would say. I felt there was a lot of fabric around the front there, but it was really nice. And online, I can only see this as a green stripe, but there was in store a blue and a sort of mocha stripe as well. And I thought any of those were nice. So I would have preferred it to be slightly longer and slightly less voluminous at the front there. But it was nice. And I actually tried these with the white crepe elasticated waist trousers. Now, you've probably seen me talk about those before. I've got the navy ones. They come in 5 different colours. They're a really nice trouser because they look quite formal. They don't crease, but they've got the elasticated waist with a little tie, which look fantastic, really. They're very comfortable, but they look smart as they don't crease. Really nice trouser. I'm actually considering ordering the pink version that they do, which is quite a nice rose pink. I think that might be quite nice for summer. If not, I'm going to possibly order the white for summer, but I really recommend those trousers. Very comfortable, very nice. Then I had a look at a few accessories. So you can see here we've got the faux leather quilted bag. Now, I really liked this. It was £39.50. It comes in dark brown and cream. Now, this was in a section of the shop where there was a lot of dark brown and cream. That chocolate brown is still on trend at the moment, mixed in with the mocha mousse and things and the cream. So what I liked about this bag, I liked the feel of that slightly puffy feeling, but I liked the fact it had a gold chain, but right at the top it's got the little faux leather bit that goes actually on your shoulder. You know, sometimes those gold chain bags sort of dig into your shoulder a little bit. So I thought that was quite a sensible design detail there, where they put a little bit of the fabric over the top there to keep your shoulder a bit more comfortable. And I thought that was a nice sort of size, quite small, but you know, big enough to fit in your basic essentials, your phone and your credit cards and things like that. So I really liked that bag, and definitely if we were going into autumn now, I would consider buying that dark brown bag, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get a lot of use out of it at the moment coming into spring, although brown is still due to be on trend through the spring and summer, I think. Then a couple of pairs of boots here. We've got these leather block heel ankle boots with the stud detailing. Now, I think I might have shown you some of these before on the models in store when I was looking at the suede. However, I actually preferred it in the leather because I thought they looked a bit smarter. I thought the suede, the shade of brown that they'd chosen for the suede boots looked a little bit scruffy, whereas I thought these looked a bit smarter. So I thought they were nice. And the heel there is not too high, just 1.5 inches, something like that. And then we've got these autograph suede block heel boots. So again, going into the suede, if you like that. They were £125, so a little bit more expensive. You know, would look very nice if you're going for that expensive Peruna suede jacket. You could match that on the bottom there with the block heel shoes there, but the heel's a little bit higher, so more like 2.5 inches. You'd have to be able to cope with that heel if you wanted to try those. So overall, some really nice pieces I found there. I am going to be doing an order from M&S, but there's so much that I've looked at over the last few weeks that I haven't quite decided what to order yet. And there's more coming in store all the time. So lighting's changed a little bit as usual. The sun's gone in, which means I've been able to open my blinds a bit and get a little bit more light in. And the good thing with M&S is it's quite easy to take items back or send items back if you've ordered online. If you have an M&S food store near you, you can take them back to the food store as well as the ordinary M&S stores as well. So lots of ways it's quite straightforward to send them back. They have those click and return desk things where you can just do it yourself and print off a label and put it in the box, and then they send you an email to say they've got that pretty quickly. So I do find their return service quite good. Sometimes sizing is an issue again. I know lots of the comments were talking about sizes, particularly of trousers at the moment, seem to be very difficult. I am going to try and order some jeans and things from M&S and see how the sizing comes up. But you know, even within the same size, people are finding that, you know, two of the same size are completely different. So there is a bit of a sizing issue going on there. And sometimes the design is just designed to be either oversized or fitted. And some people will find they like a certain fit and they don't like other fits. So it is a bit of trial and error, unfortunately. But I hope I've given you some inspiration there, some nice things new in for spring. And hopefully, I hope you all have a good week. And I'll look forward to catching up with you all next week. Thank you and goodbye.